Hello friends, Shorya this side, and in this today video we are going to be discuss about the fiscal year variant and the assignment of fiscal year variant to company code. In our previous video we have discussed about these topics. So now we are going to be continue with this topic. So let's start. So fiscal year variant. Okay. So first we need to be discuss about the fiscal year. If I'll say financial year, so both are the same things. So you know very well when we prepare books of account, so we'll prepare for a particular financial year like Jan to December, and it could be like April to March. So like this. So here we are suppose taking example of Jan to December. So my period is my fiscal year and my financial year is Jan to December. So like period is 01 to 12. Okay, so that is basically fiscal year. So now what is fiscal year variant? So fiscal year variant something like if you have create something in configuration, so you can create at client level and as well at company code level. So suppose you created and did some configuration at company code level, so you can use that configuration only that particular company code. But if you want to use that configuration at the multiple company code, so you have to be create that at client level. So that is predefined something in SAP. What things we can create at client level, what things we can create at company code level. So fiscal year variant we can create at client level. So if suppose I have multiple company code like ABC Limited and XYG Limited, XYG Limited, so I can use same fiscal year variant with the multiple code because that configuration has been done at client level. So that is the basically concept of that. So let's start with the configuration part. OB29 is the T code. So now from the new entry we can create. So suppose TS. So you can take any 2-digit code. So now I'm taking the TS. TS as my fiscal year variant. So now description. Description is Jan to December. So there is something year dependent and calendar year. So we need to be defined that. And first we need to be understand what is dependent year and what is calendar year. So suppose my year is Jan to December. So in that case, my fiscal year is calendar year. So calendar year means that Jan to December. But if I'm using other than this fiscal year, other than calendar year, so that is fall in dependent year. So like for example, April to March. So that is not independent, that is dependent. Because suppose we are taking example 2017 and 18, so it will fall in 2 years. But if I'm taking example of calendar year, so it fall in 2017. So that is the concept of dependent and calendar year. So as per your fiscal year, you can select the checkbox. So that is calendar year. So here system is asking for the periods. So how many periods you have in your fiscal year? Definitely 12, right? So but in SAP we have some provision of the special period. Okay, so what is that special period? What is your use of that special period? So maximum we can take the 4 special period. So suppose your fiscal year is Jan to December. So end of the 31st of December, you cannot complete your books of accounts. You cannot finalize your books of accounts. So you need some time. So system is giving you 4 month times, right? So in that 4 months for a special period, you can post entry in backdate. So that is called the special period. So that's 4 are the special period and 12 is the normal period we can say. So in that period, like that is called 13, that will be 14 and 15 and 16. So when you will post in 13 period, so system, even you are posting a entry in Jan 2018, but system will post entry in 2017. So that is the use of this special period. Okay, so let's save it. So it's done. So that is very simple in case of the calendar year, or yes, calendar year. if suppose you have the dependent 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 year, so then, so if you have dependent year, you need to be make some more configuration in that. So what is that configuration? So that configuration I will show you. So just I'm taking example, another example like T2. I have a T2 that is April to March. So that is year independent. That is 12, that is 4. So these steps are same. But in that case, we need to be tell to the system that what is the number of days in my this year, and which period is period 1, which period is period 2. Okay, so all these things I need to be tell to the system. So generally we have Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and right. Okay, that's fine. So now select this one and click on the period 2017. So now we need to be complete this entry. So it's asking for about the month. Okay, so now our month is start from 1, and we have we have 12 periods. So now I'm posting here 12. So now system is asking about the days, how many days you have. So like in this Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So I can put days like this. So I have following days. So now system is asking for period. So now suppose this is start from 2017. Okay, so but now my period is start from here, because I'm taking example of 2017. So my period would be like this. So like yes, Jan, Feb, and March of 2018. So suppose I'm taking an example of fiscal year 2017 and 2018. So that is start from April to March. So in that case, my period would be like this, right? So it's start from April. So system know that April means fourth period. So now I need to be tell to the system this 4 month for me should be period 1, because I am starting my business from here, right? So that is period 2, that is period like this. We have period 12. So now I need to be tell to system about this. So okay, so I'm going to be tell to the system like, and all these Jan and Feb March is related to 2018. So that is 12, 12, and 11 and 12. Okay, so that is fine. So now there is a concept of year shift. Is there an year shift? Yes, definitely there is any year shift, because suppose you are in 2017, so that is your 0. But if you are taking year like in this month, so that is a year shift. That is not 2017, that is 2018. So in that case, what we'll do, we'll tell system that is 2018. How system consider that that is 2018, not 17? So we'll tell to system with minus sign here like this. So system can understand that is 2018 instead of 17. So in our case, we can take the example. Our period is one period is start from April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So that's why I am putting here period 1. So like this month, I cannot change. Month is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So Jan to like December, but my period start 1 from April. Also now that is 0, that is in same year, but here we need some year shift. So that is the concept we have to be used in case of dependent year. Okay, so that is the concept of year dependent. If you are using year dependent, so we have to follow this step also. Okay, so but in our company code we have the fiscal year Jan to December. So now we need to be assign this company code to with our fiscal year. So TS 71. So now my fiscal year is TS, right? We have created TS. So now I can assign here TS. So now you can save it. It's done. So we have did the configuration for the fiscal year variant, and we also assigned that fiscal year variant to company code. So in next video we'll discuss about the posting year variant. So friends, thank you for watching this video.